You're self-published.
Yes.
What is that process, kind of going through each of those
So,
steps?
I had just mentioned the production company that was super interested in my book. And ultimately they passed, and what the executive there said to me was, we are in the business of making screenplays into movies and shows. We're not in the business of making books into screenplays. You know, it's like an extra step. And he's like, but what you have done here is so great and it's so marketable. And he said, and at this time I was like working with agents. I was working with one agent in particular at like the biggest agency in the world for like a year, and kept getting closer and closer, and ultimately it was a pass. But he said, what is success to you? And I said, honestly, if like 50 people a year read it and they like it, that's success for me. And he was like, forget the gatekeepers, Jenifer. He said, you can totally self-publish this. I'm going to send you links. I'm going to introduce you to some self-published author pages so you can kind of see and learn that you can cultivate your own following and do what you love and self-published. So he really was the inspiration for me opening that part of my brain where I was like, okay, I don't need a gatekeeper's approval. And even with the rejection and even with the passes, I don't know, I'm not an overly confident person, but there was just something in my gut that was like, I know this is something a lot of people can relate to, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
So he sent me a bunch of information. I kind of started learning more about it. I signed up for some self-publishing courses online, and I've been kind of just taking it one step at a time. It's a very overwhelming process, but just one step at a time. And now here I am, like at the very, very end, and about to release it.
Yeah. So it officially comes out April 1st.
Yes.
What do you hope moms take away from this when they read it?
I hope moms, obviously, like we were saying, like there's this perfectionist bar we're trying to live up to, and we need to let that go. But also, I think a lot of what the book talks about is like what's at the heart of genuine connection. Is it these comments we're making back and forth to each other on social media, or is it taking the time to interact with people face to face and really be with them where they are and look in their eyes and have a back and forth conversation? So there's a lot of pluses about social media. I'm not denying that, but I think I'd love people to look inward and just really think about what really constitutes a genuine feeling of connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would you say to a struggling mom out there today?
Been in that position so many times. It's like a wave. I was just actually having a conversation with my friend about this, and she was kind of in a down. Everything was hard. The son and the daughter, and butting heads with her husband, and it was just one of those like really low moments. And it comes back up. It's almost just like hold on, unless it's something like really serious and terrible that you need to get out. Sure. But like it's a matter of just like holding on for dear life and knowing the upswing is coming. But it's hard when you're in it.